What effect do orthotic inner soles have on pronation and foot pain in work boots? Hi guys, it's Kent here, the podiatrist from DocPods and Ergonx. And today we're going to be having a look at a bit of a comparison between what a person's foot walking on the treadmill looks like without orthotics and with orthotics in our orthotic inner sole arch support work boots. So it's going to be a really good comparison so you can actually see the difference before and after of what we actually look like with the extra support. So the first thing we're going to do is go across and have a look at the patient walking on the treadmill. Now this is a 45-year-old worker who's come in with foot pain on the inside of their arch. And it's a pretty typical presentation of what we'd get in this sort of age bracket with someone who's on their feet walking a lot. So let's go across to the video and we'll have a look at what this looks like unsupported without shoes on the treadmill. Okay, so the first thing we'll look at in the podiatry clinic when someone comes in with foot pain is what is their foot doing when they're walking. Now you can see this foot rolls towards the midline a little too far, and we call this overpronation. So basically what overpronation does, it unlocks all the joints and ligaments in the foot and constrain most of the items on the foot that are usually down the inside. So when our foot rolls towards the inside too far, we usually look for pain down the inside. So on the inside of the heel, on the inside of the arch, on the inside of the shins, like shin splints, any of those conditions will be aggravated by a foot that works like this. So it's really important that we assess the foot and just see what it's doing. Okay, so we've had a look at the foot on the treadmill and found out that it's rolling too far towards the midline, and we know that this can strain the feet and the ligaments and joints and muscles in the feet. Now the reason for this is when that foot rolls towards the inside too far, all of the joints and bones and ligaments unlock and the foot becomes a loose bag of bones, and it's very difficult to push off of. And when we actually push off that loose bag of bones, it strains all the joints and ligaments because they all sort of rub on each other and the joints open up and strain the ligaments. So it's very important that we support the foot so it can be in this tight pack situation. So when we go to toe off or walk on it, that all the joints and ligaments and muscles are in their correct alignment so they don't get as strained as if they were rolled towards the inside. So what we'll do now is go and have a look once we've fitted this foot with the right sized work boot with an orthotic inner sole that comes with them. So we're fitting the Ergonx elements as this is the helium work boot that we're using today, and we'll have a look at the difference that this makes to the same foot on the treadmill when all we've done is used an off-the-shelf work boot that has an arch support orthotic inner sole. So this work boot has this arch support orthotic inner sole built into it, and it's a removable arch support orthotic inner sole. So if you wear custom-made orthotics, you can take this one out and put custom-made ones in for more support. But straight off the shelf, this one will support your feet more than most. So let's go back to the video and we'll have a look at what this boot looks like when it's fitted on the same foot. Okay, so what we've done is we've got the patient on the treadmill at the same speed, and the only difference is we've fitted a orthotic inner sole work boot to the feet to help to limit overpronation. Now, it can be a little difficult to see at this speed, but the feet are actually pronating less towards the midline, so this will unload the feet. Now, if we take a look at the feet with the heel bisections on, you can actually see that the foot is pronated less in the work boots with the orthotic inner sole fitted. So what happens when we fit the work boot and limit how much the foot pronates, the foot will work less and be less likely to get overuse injuries and aches and pains across the workday. Okay, so that's it. You can see the difference between when we were walking on the treadmill that the patient's feet were pronating or rolling towards the midline more than when they were supported with the orthotic inner sole arch support work boot. The reason that's important is because generally when our feet pronate, they work harder, so all of the ligaments, joints and muscles in the feet will work harder to do the same amount of walking. So if you're getting aches and pains in your own feet, check your work boots, see if they've got a nice arch support orthotic inner sole, check your work boots are supporting your feet, and if they're not, they might be worn out or they might not be suitable for your feet. So I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any question, please comment below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.